I hope it is very clear to you. Right, now that is how you can apply and what are the pathways to go for the interview. Now let's discuss what are the AIQS competency standards, okay, and the APC guideline in general. So if you go to the AIQS, again you can download this competency standard. So this is equivalent to RICS Part A guide, okay. So previously we discussed about the candidate guide, then this is like Part A guide. So there are mainly 3 core competencies in AIQS. Now if you can see here, design cost advice, cost planning and cost engineering. And that is mainly relevant to the design stage quantity surveying practice. So you'll do a lot of cost planning, value engineering, those kind of things, budgeting. Then second competency is contract documentation and procurement. That is falls within the tendering period. So you do the procurement as well as contract documentation. So you should have an understanding about quantification, tender process, general procurement advice. That is falls in that core competency. And the third core competency is contract administration. And that includes account management. That is account management means payments, payment process, and construction change management. That is variations. And then claims dispute and claims and dispute resolution. So basically they are talking about the post-contract administration. So if you're working in the post-contract, then this is the competence that you should select. So if you want to go for the AIQS interview, like in RICS, you remember there were like 7 competencies and you have to select 6 for the core. Like here, you have 3 competencies and you have to select 2 of them. Okay. So say for instance, if you are in the pre-contract stage, out of these 3, it's better to select design cost advice and contract documentation, because those are the competencies that you will cover. But if you're in the post-contract, then it's better to select contract documentation and contract administration. Okay, so you have to select at least 2 out of the 3 competencies. But there's an exception to this rule. Sometimes some quantity surveys are doing particular specialist unit. For example, there might be people who are doing taxation, tax depreciation. So in those kind of situations, AIQS allow you to select 1 core competency out of these 3 and 1 specialist unit. Okay, and then you can go for the interview. And on top of that, you should have some basic skills as well. Okay, so if you go to this top of this presentation, you can see basic skills plus one of the 2 core competencies you need to have. Okay. Now these support competencies, computer services, construction technology, government regulations, again falls part of the basic skills. So when you have the basic skills, there are 8 basic skills. You will cover that as well. Okay. So what are the basic skills? Quantification and measurement. You should have that. Communication, personal interpersonal relationship, business management, professional practice, computer and information technology, construction law and regulation. So panel will question on these aspects as well on top of the selected core competencies. Yeah. So this is a requirement. You have to select the support competencies, basic skills with 2 competencies, 2 core competencies, or 1 core competency with 1 specialist unit with basic skills and those support competencies. I mean, these support competencies and basic skills go hand in hand. I mean, within that 8 basic skills, it automatically covers. Okay. So you can see it is almost the same like RICS.